Today we're diving into something massive. Not a phone, not a laptop, not even a new smartwatch, something that will completely redefine your home theater experience. I'm talking about the 2.35:1 format 4K thin bezel fixed frame projection screen with cinema gray frame, and yes, this one is a staggering 300 inches. That's right, 300 inches. If you're trying to recreate a cinematic experience at home, this is the screen that literally dominates the room. Let's start with the basics. Most people who are into home theater setups think of projectors as secondary. You have your 65-inch, 77-inch, or even 85-inch TVs, which are great, but they can't match the sheer scale and immersion of a giant projection screen. This one, with its 2.35:1 widescreen aspect ratio, changes everything. Movies are meant to be shot wide, think Hollywood blockbusters, epic science fiction, or visually stunning dramas. On standard 16:9 screens, these films lose a lot of their impact because of the black bars at the top and bottom. This screen solves that problem, filling the frame exactly as the directors intended. And then there's the size. A 300-inch diagonal screen is not just big, it's colossal. Most people's living rooms aren't built for this, which is why a dedicated home theater room works best. Sitting in front of this screen is an experience that's hard to describe. It's immersive in a way that makes everything else feel tiny in comparison. Gaming, sports, movies, anything you throw at it suddenly feels epic. It's literally like bringing a movie theater into your own home. Now let's talk about construction. This is a fixed frame screen, which means it's not meant to roll up or fold down. Once it's installed, it's a permanent feature. That's important because it ensures a perfectly flat, wrinkle-free surface. Any kind of waviness or uneven tension in a screen can distort the image, ruin your projector's sharpness, and generally make everything look worse than it should. This screen is built to eliminate all of that. The frame design is just as important as the screen itself. This one has a thin cinema gray bezel, giving it a premium, modern look. Thin bezels help the image feel like it's floating on the wall, removing any distraction from the edges. Combine that with the gray screen surface, and you're getting enhanced contrast and deeper blacks. One of the biggest challenges with projector screens is ambient light. White walls can reflect too much light and wash out the image, especially in darker scenes. A gray screen helps mitigate that by absorbing excess light, giving you richer dark tones and more vivid colors even in rooms that aren't completely blacked out. Speaking of colors, this screen is optimized for 4K projectors. High-resolution projectors require fine surfaces that don't introduce patterns or artifacts, and this screen's material does exactly that. It's smooth, sharp, and can handle even ultra-detailed HDR content without losing quality. Future-proofing is a big deal here. If you ever upgrade to a brighter or higher resolution projector, this screen will still deliver. Installation does require planning, though. A 300-inch fixed frame screen is not something you casually mount over your couch. You'll need a dedicated wall, ideally in a room designed for home theater. But once it's installed, the results are worth it. The screen stays perfectly tensioned, flat, and smooth for years. There's no maintenance, no stretching, no sagging. It's essentially furniture for your entertainment space. Brightness and projector compatibility are crucial. A screen this size needs a projector capable of producing significant lumens, at least 3000, ideally more, to fully fill the image without it looking dim. Paired with a high-end 4K or laser projector, this screen delivers jaw-dropping clarity, color, and brightness. Watching a movie like Dune or Avatar on this screen feels cinematic in the truest sense. Every frame, every detail, every texture is rendered in a way that smaller screens just can't match. This screen isn't just for movies either. Think sports fans watching the Super Bowl or NBA Finals, the level of immersion is unmatched. Gamers will also appreciate it. Wide-field racing games, flight simulators, and open-world adventures suddenly feel more alive when you can see the entire environment stretched across 25 feet of screen. Even your standard streaming content looks better on this scale. And yes, for 16:9